Hey guys, welcome back to Chef Dad. This episode we're gonna do pastry cream, and this is our video. We're actually making fruit tarts, so this is the first step. So we have our ingredients out in front of us. We have whole milk, sugar, cornstarch, vanilla, butter, and whole eggs. And we're gonna go through the step-by-step, and we're gonna get started. So first we're gonna take our milk and our sugar, and we're gonna bring it to a boil. So while our milk is getting hot, we're gonna take a separate bowl, and we took the majority of our milk and we poured it in the pot, and then we set aside a half a cup of it, and we're gonna whisk that together with cornstarch and probably about a quarter cup of the sugar that we added to the cream. And we're just gonna whisk this together really well. And you wanna make sure that all the cornstarch is dissolved. And once the milk and the sugar is dissolved into the cornstarch, we're gonna whisk in our eggs. You really want this blended up really good. All right, so the cream is hot and it's just about to boil, so we're gonna turn the heat off, and we're going to pour a little bit of it into the egg mixture that we just did, and then we're gonna add that egg mixture back into the cream, and this is called tempering. You always wanna be stirring this, and you're just gonna add a little bit at a time, just to bring the temperature of the eggs up to where the milk is, because if you do it too quickly, you'll get scrambled eggs. Very similar to creme brulee. If you guys watch that video, you know what I'm talking about. So now that we've added the eggs back into the pot, we're gonna bring this to a boil, and it needs to come to a full boil so the cornstarch is activated and it starts to thicken, and that's gonna give it like a pudding kind of consistency. And it's important to keep stirring this because you don't want the eggs to stick at the bottom, and then you'll get scrambled eggs. So as it comes to a boil, you really wanna just keep it moving. So this is the consistency that you want. You want to see like the whisk make the marks in the batter. So pull it off the heat, and then our vanilla and butter. And we're just going to keep stirring that until the butter is completely melted and incorporated. All right, now just to be sure we got all the lumps out, and if there's anything that got stuck on the bottom, we're going to strain it and put it into a shallow container, and then it's gonna go in the fridge to cool. So we're just gonna pour that right in there, and with a spatula we're just gonna pass, make sure it goes through the strainer. Okay, so it's in our clear container, and we're gonna put plastic wrap on it, and it's gotta be touching the actual top of the pastry cream. We're doing this because if you leave it open to get air, it's going to get that crispy skin, kind of like Jell-O. So as it cools, once you take the plastic wrap off, it will be nice and smooth and you won't have any crispy chunks. And we'll put this in the fridge to cool and we'll come back later. All right, so here we have our finished product. It's been in the fridge for a couple hours and it's all set up and it's perfect texture. So this is what we're gonna use to make our fruit tart filling. So coming up in the next episode, we're gonna assemble our fruit tarts and I hope you'll stay tuned. See you guys next time.